it's November. What? Holidays are around the corner, and today I want to share with you 2 things that I do to get ready for it. Let me show you what. Get ready for the holidays. I'm gonna show you 2 different recipes of buñuelos that you can make buñuelo cookies, or you can make it this big. And I'm gonna share with you how you can get ready before Thanksgiving and Christmas, making your dinner rolls. I'm gonna show you how you can make them, how you can freeze them, how you can bake them later. Like, you're gonna save so much time. So let me show you. To make these dinner rolls, I am using my bread maker just because, well, one of the reasons is I can put everything and just, I don't have to worry about anything else until an hour and a half that is ready for me to make the little balls and put it in the freezer. But you can do this by hand or in your mixer. It doesn't matter. These bread makers, I use them a lot for so many recipes, and it cost me $5 each. I'm not joking. And I have it for like, I don't know, 8 years, and I use them a lot. Okay, I love using my bread maker just because it's the easiest way for me to do it. And so when you use a bread maker, you put first the liquids and then the dry ingredients, and that's it. But totally you can make this recipe using your your KitchenAid or any mixer, or you can do it by hand as well. You just follow the recipe. I will leave the link on the description below for the recipe that I use. But if you have a good recipe, hey, go ahead and do it. That's gonna be the same, right? Here are my 2 machines. I got these in Goodwill for $5. I'm not joking. So what we're gonna do is, you're gonna go to the doughs, the dough one, where it says dough, start. We're gonna do exactly the same thing here, which is number 10. Honestly, guys, this is the best thing ever. I love it. So I'll see you in an hour. Where is it? Oh, an hour and 30 minutes. How beautiful this is. An hour and a half. This is done. Now let me show you the rest. Okay, so basically I'm gonna do this kind of quick. I'm just going to make my balls or my dinner rolls. I'm going to divide it in 12, and immediately I'm going to put it in the freezer. Okay, so this is beautiful, guys, with nothing. Like, it was so quick and easy. So I'm gonna get 6 and 6, right? I'm just eyeball it. If you want to weight it so you can have exactly, go ahead. I just like to grab it with my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it was too big. Okay. We're gonna make the balls very quick, because I don't want the dough to get big, right? And these are the things that we can do to have things ready for Thanksgiving that we don't have to make that day. Just do it. When you freeze your bread like this, or any bread with yeast, you have a month to eat it. If you let it more time in your freezer, what's gonna happen is that the yeast stop, the strength of the yeast is not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be as strong anymore. And so that's why 4 weeks is still good for the yeast. Then it's not gonna be strong enough to put your bread, like to help your bread to grow, okay? So that's why I always says a month, it's perfect. And they're gonna be different sizes. It's fine, not a big deal. At least I don't care. My family doesn't care, so we're good. Here's the other one. For this one, these are gonna be with cheese. We love cheese, but my daughter can't have it, so that's why we don't do it in all of them. Once you put the cheese, just close it. These are the best. The best of the best. Close it, pinch it, and there we go. Okay, now I don't want mine to touch that much just because I want them to be by themselves. I just did it so I can have a little more space, so I'm going to separate them. Okay, and now at this point I'm going to put them in my freezer. So let me take them to the freezer. I was forgetting this one. Here it is. Then I'm gonna put it in a Ziploc bag. You have to put the date because remember you only have 1 month in order for this bread to be like really, you just made it. And I'm just going to, and you can make as many as you need for your dinner, for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, and leave it in your freezer, okay? Now, I'm gonna show you what I do once I need it. I only gonna do a few, not many. So, you're just going to get them out. Just like this. Okay. Just gonna make 9 for today, but you have plenty. And I'm going to let it defrost and grow. So put it in a warm place and I'm gonna show you later. Okay, look my bread. This was in the freezer, remember? So after 5 hours, this is ready. I'm gonna pop it up in my oven, 350, for around 16 minutes. So let me show you after. Okay, look at that. My breads are so good, and as soon as they get out of the oven, I love to spread butter on top of them, and my breads are ready. So this is the first thing that I like to do for Thanksgiving or Christmas. That's when we do dinner rolls. So I can just get it out of the way because they will be so good. Okay, and so let them get cold a little bit so I can show you better. These dinner rolls, I want you to see them. I know. Tastes so good. This recipe, we've been using it, for like the last 15 years, 13 years. This has been our go-to dinner rolls. So guys, let's get ready for the holidays. Let's do little things in advance so you don't feel the pressure of that time. Get ready for the holidays. I'm gonna show you 2 different recipes of buñuelos that you can make buñuelo cookies, or you can make it this big. Okay, these are the ingredients that we need. We need all-purpose flour, water, salt and sugar, milk, and we have a combination of sugar and cinnamon. Okay, I have already my oil in very low because I don't want it to burn my buñuelos. This is the tool that I use. This is very, very old, but it's perfect, okay? So you have to put this in so it can get warm together with your oil, okay? This has to be hot, same as my oil. Okay, I'm gonna show you a trick for this buñuelos, especially this is the only ones. If you have time, let's say You can prepare this mixture and have it for like 3 days in your fridge, 4 days, it will be totally fine. So if you're not in a hurry, just make it in a crystal, right? It will be fine. But if you're in a hurry like me, because I want to make the video, right? You have to use the aluminum foil container. And we're going to make the mixture. And we're going to put it in the freezer for 10 minutes so we can make it. If you don't do it in an aluminum foil and you do it in this and put it in the freezer, it's not going to work. Why, guys? I don't know. Maybe because the aluminum foil help us the temperature. Maybe. But I have done it and it does not work if I do it in this. So every time I want to do something quick, like this mixture quick, I use an aluminum foil, put it in my freezer. So that's the way we're going to do it today. Okay. This one, I'm going to put it aside. We're not going to do anything until way later. This is what we're going to do. So we're going to put our flour to the colander. This recipe will make you only around 35 buñuelos, okay? So I always, every time I do the recipe, I make a bunch, okay? Like a bunch. I make like 4 times the recipe. Okay, then I'm adding my sugar and my salt. I'm going to add my milk. And I'm going to add my water. And you have to mix it up so well that you don't see the little balls of flour, right? So I'm just gonna mix it up very well. Okay, one says without any lumps, right? Yeah, we don't see anything. I double the recipe because I'm gonna take it to church tomorrow, but close it and let's put it in the freezer. Okay, so here it is from the freezer. This been here. So this is what you're gonna do. You don't want to cover them all, only to there, from there. Can you see that? And then immediately put it right here. Just wait, I don't know. You're gonna see how, oopsie, it's popping out. And you see, that's what you want. That's how you know that your mixture is ready, because it's so easy to remove it, okay? I just wanted to show you that if that happened, it's because of that. This is ugly, but who cares? It tastes good, so. And your mold, it has to, all the time, has to be inside when you're not using it, because it has to be hot. Okay, so if when you're making the buñuelo, it sticks too much to the mold, then what's happening is two things. Either the dough or the mixture has to go to the fridge or freezer for a little longer, or you have to cure your mold. That happens when you have to cure your mold, happens because the material that the mold was made, it was not the best quality, and so it's gonna be sticking all the time. But you shouldn't have any problems. The one that I have, it's very, very old. More than 10 years ago, my mom gave it to us. And it's a great quality. So you're going to grab it. But I only like to do one side. I don't like to do both because I feel that it's too sweet for me. So this one's I only do one. Okay, and keep doing it. Okay, so in my container, I'm going to add, and I'm just doing half of the recipe. You get quite a bit, and it will depend on the size that you use. So I have my flour and my sour cream. Hold on. And we are just going to mix them up. Okay, until you form like a flour tortillas dough. That's what we're doing, okay? That's exactly what we do it. So can you see? If it's a little sticky like mine is, I'm just going to add just a little bit of flour, and just mix it up a little more so it's not sticky. But be careful how much flour you add, okay? Don't add much because you don't need it. Okay, okay, and let it rest. We're gonna let it rest, cover it, and let it rest. And we're gonna get here at least 15 to 20. It depends on the size. This size, I like to make it small. So let me show you. Okay, now let's make this one. And first, I'm going to put a little bit of dough in here. Guys, this one is for the teas, to make teas. And it cost me like less than $3 and it's perfect to do this. So go and get one. For this one, I really like to make small buñuelos. Very small. So let me show you. Like this. Because I like to put it inside my cookies. The ones that we use, the containers. And so in order for me to put them like a cookie, right? They have to be small. So I like them like that, but hey, you do you. If you want to make them bigger, go ahead. It's gonna be sticky, but we're gonna put more flour, so it will be fine. Okay, I need more flour. Hold on. What a day, guys. What a day. Okay. Something like this. This is not a perfect circle, so let's make another one. This may be easier to do it. I don't know, we'll see. You see? So let's make the next. Okay guys, usually the buñuelo is kind of rustic look, but today I was like, you know what? I want them to look like a cute cookies, something cute. So I'm just gonna cut it so I can have a perfect, beautiful circle. If my grandma sees me doing this, oh, she will freak out, but that's okay. So let's go and fry them, and then you can reuse this one. Like you are gonna have plenty to make. Okay, now my oil is perfect now. It's very hot, so I'm going to put them in. And get them out immediately. These will harden once they're out, okay? So don't think they're not, they will. So, okay, and let's continue. Once you make them and they're not as hot anymore, like they're warm but not hot. Here I have my sugar and cinnamon. And you're gonna do that. And that's it. So you get, with the recipe that I'm sharing, you get 40 of this size, which I think it's so good. Pretty good. And these are going to look so cute if you put it together with more cookies. If you're those type of person like me that gives cookies. Or just by themselves, they're gonna look cute. I'm gonna share with you, I used to sell these buñuelos for many years, and I'm doing it this year too, because I need a little extra money. And so if you need a little extra money, it's very little investment, but you can sell so much. I used to go to the marketplaces and all the stuff that people do, like they create so people can go and buy stuff. I used to go to those a lot. So Then I took like what, 1, 2, 3 years, a break of 3 years, but I'm coming back. So let me show you the way I used to sell it. Okay, so I will get the boxes. You can get different boxes. This is a small box just to show you. But I used to do the box of 30 for $20 or 12 buñuelos for $10. So they can basically say, oh no, then I prefer the 30. A lot of people will ask me to kind of decorate and stuff. Some other people will just tell me, no, I just want 500, and I will just give it in a big box, and they will just do their thing, right? So I'm kind of showing you. I will put, you can do red, green, a cute one, it doesn't matter. Okay, and I will put them like this. Like, you can put it whatever you want. Okay, I'm just giving you, showing you the way I used to do it. Okay, and there you have it. This box has 2, 4, 6. I put only 18. That's what it fit in here. But I mean, you can find it. Then I will put a cute tag, a cute label, whatever. But this is something cute that you really save. Like, it's very affordable and cheap to do. You can buy bigger boxes, or you can sell it like this. I mean, they're 18, so it's kind of, so just eyeball it. I mean, you spend very little money on the materials, right? They're kind of fast, like it's not, and then you can just sell it or give it away. Give it away to your friends, neighbor. That's what we're doing. That's what we do, and that's what we're doing this week. I mean, that's what we're doing this year. With one recipe, the 1 cup of flour, you get around 35 of this with one. So I double it, triple it, and I used to make thousands and thousands and thousands. And you, oh, hold on. I will show you these pictures right here when I used to do it. These recipes, I did it when I was starting making this to sell. It was 2012. Like, I know. And then like I started getting better. I couldn't find the new ones. If I do, I'll show you here. But you need extra money for Christmas. This is very little investment and a lot of profit. So make them. In flavor, I think that it tastes good. It's just a little different. So this one. I love the flavor. I think it's so good. Cookie buñuelos, right? So good. Guys, and I was forgetting something very important. The buñuelos, you can make them in advance, like 3 weeks in advance. So that's why I was able to make so many buñuelos, because I will start in advance, because I knew I already have clients that every year will ask me for some buñuelos. So 3 weeks in advance. And so important. And I will get these jumbo Ziploc bags. These are perfect. I love that they have this, okay? Because I secure, like, I know 100% that it's closed completely very well. And it will keep, and then I can put it in, like, in the turkey, aluminum foil, disposable ones that they sell. So I will put it in so it will be easier for me to transport. It will be, they will not break easily. But I love this ones. Like, you can make them and stuff and then put them here. They will keep perfect for 3 weeks with no problem. So now you know. Or in a container, totally. You can put in a container, but it has to have a lid that you completely, like, it's well sealed, perfect. Because if not, with a little bit of air, they will become soggy and yucky and like bland, or how do you say that? Like, it will not be crunchy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you think it was a good video, please give thumbs up so YouTube knows that you're liking these videos. And remember that in the description below, I will leave the link for the recipe that I use for my dinner rolls. The buñuelo recipes, try them. You're gonna love them. You have 3 options. Depends on your budget, but the 3 taste delicious. And we'll see you next Sunday.